What's up, guys? We are Showtek, as you might know, and we're gonna re-release one of our biggest records ever, FTS.
Yeah.
But just to be clear, we're in the studio here in 2025, but the track was made also in Eindhoven in another studio back in.
Yeah, 2006 actually. We premiered it at this big festival called Climax. Was a big hardstyle festival, and we actually finished the song right before the festival. Played it there, and it went insanely viral. Even the week after, we had the local newspapers coming by because the track ignited something with people. We had no idea what was happening, and this happened again.
So 20 years later, we're back in the studio doing the same thing.
Yeah, so to celebrate this moment of a song that's 20 years old and is reliving its life again, for us it's insanely special. So we're here to talk about it a little bit more in depth.
Showtek FTS, let's do it.
I think it's really funny, like when we started producing music, like if you watch older interviews, we've always been open to multiple genres. And of course, we were very present in the hardstyle scene, but I think we always try to manage to make a certain electronic sound, regardless of any genre, that just was timeless. And we always said, let's make records that you want to play in 5 or 10 years still, that you don't just play for 3 months in a set and then they disappear. So I think there's a mentality in the songs that's a deeper layer in it. Like, yes, it was part of a hardstyle genre, but there's this other layer that makes it, I think, in our opinion, like a little more timeless. And it's just very simple, and you can apply it. You know, music is recycled, so you can kind of apply it over and over because I think the message of music will always be the same. It's like you need a certain energy, certain party ingredient in there, certain sound, and a certain like feeling. And I think FTS has all of this.
I think the vocal also ignites a certain feeling, no matter in what era we're living in. So it's almost like fashion. It's just like, you know, it comes back. And this track is just, it's basically our Smack My Bitch Up from Apology. This FTS is that kind of song for us. It's just played forever by us and now again by DJs, especially in the techno scene. And for a lot of kids, FTS is a new song. They have no idea that 20 years ago, people were already going crazy on it.
When we used to go to parties, and I compare it to now, like it's just the same feeling. You just want to be there with your friends, have a good time, not think about 9-to-5 stress, and just forget about regular life. And there's always something you hate about what's going on in the world. And that's why you're at a party with your friends to have a good time and F everything else. We can still apply that.
I mean, I think DJs play the record because some DJs play it out of passion, and some DJs play the record because they know it will ignite an energy on the dance floor that they kind of need. So FTS is that song that when you play it, it does something to the energy in the crowd. And at the moment, an insane amount of DJ support is happening from every genre, like Armin van Buuren, Hardwell, Charlotte de Witt, Reinier Zonneveld, and of course all the hardstyle DJs. So it's got a very wide spectrum of DJs are playing the record, which is, you know, incredible.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know if you listen to 90s hip hop at the time, people say, oh, it's so hard and so like aggressive. If you hear it now, it's like innocent. Music always evolves, and hard is not hard anymore. At the moment, it's like, oh, this is crazy, and the drums are so crazy. But as it evolves, like, you know, like dynamics in music change, it's just, there's a feeling in there, and then becomes just a staple and not really a genre anymore.
I think also with FTS, I think the way it was sonically engineered, it's still, like you can still play it nowadays. So not only is the track timeless because of the message, I think the way it sounds, the way it pumps through the speakers, it still works right now. And I think that's a very cool thing.
We're going to dive deeper into that in another video, because that's like a whole story on its own.
Yeah.
So of course, right, to celebrate it, we're going to re-release the remaster, but we got to do something more, and we got a couple remixes coming, right?
Yeah, so we have a very special remix by Sub-Zero Project, and the reason why those guys are making a remix for it is because we have a very good connection with the guys. Not only are they amazing producers, amazing engineers, they're really fun guys. We also have a collab on our 360 Blue album, and we have a good energy together, and we thought it would be very good for them with their sound to make a remix. So there is a Sub-Zero Project remix coming.
And
but
then there's a Reinier Zonneveld remix as well. Try to say that with a Dutch accent.
Reinier.
Reinier Zonneveld. And I think we also owe him a thank you for really playing the song for a lot of I think a lot of months, maybe over a year already, last 2 years, and really giving the song a whole new spin. So really, and I think he did a really unique and great job on the remix, and I think people are gonna love it.
So besides the remaster, we have a Sub-Zero project and a Reinier Zonneveld remix coming. We are hyped. We hope you guys are hyped too. FTS is still alive. It's back than bigger than ever. So thank you to everyone for supporting, to dancing to it.
It's incredible.
And thank you for all the love over the years.
Big thank you guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers.